Alright, so now we're going right back into Maya. I'm going to turn all this hot mess back on. I'm just going to go File, Export, Wavefront Object. I'll put it as Dragon. I like to put it, let's put a Dragon 2 out there, and then down below, just make sure that this is not checked. Okay. Alright, so let's go in here. I'll move this Dragon over here, and then I'll go File, Import, Dragon 2. Hit 6. It's going to come in like this. So we just right click on it, assign existing material, Lambert 1. But all the UVs are there. They're just all on top of each other. And that's why I was saying you should maybe move your shells out a little bit. We're just going to use this tool right here to start organizing them. And from here, it's really a no-brainer because it's just the organization of UVs. So I don't know how much more I want to put into this, but let's say I get it all to the 0 and 1. And we'll call that good. Okay, so just like that. This is the body. Now that body right there, just like it is probably going to be a little problematic. So let's go to Edge. Go to this tool. Back in Maya, I love you so much. That was sarcasm at my level, sorry. So, Edge. And let's go in there and cut that. Make it 2 separate shells. And let's see how bad Maya rips this apart and ruins it. Not too bad. Good. Okay. Again, I'm just organizing this. So these are all pieces of the head. These are all legs. Here's a tail. Here's another leg. These are all teeth. I'm sure they're going to be a lot smaller. So what we have to do now is bring in that checkerboard to get everything uniformed. So Window, Rendering Editors, Hypershade. And look at that, it brought in my UVs, because Blender likes to play well with that. So I can just go like that. And no, it didn't. But it did bring in the texture. So I'll just use that. So I'll bring in a brand new Lambert. By the way, we can destroy just about every texture in or material that we're not being used here, especially the ones that are not working. Go to Lambert, middle mouse button, click and drag it to color, and then middle mouse button, click and drag that to the character. So if I click here on the ball and go to UVs 1, a way to repeat this texture over and over is go here, go to Place 2D Texture, and I can say repeat UV, and I can go to like 5. That will tighten it up here. That's kind of what I was looking for in Blender, but that's okay. Very nice. Not bad at all. Good distribution. Okay, let's go mesh separate so we can separate these forms out. So now I have all the body parts in one place. Get them all over here. This is my major body. These are all my feet. And there's my head. Okay, across that mesh, I'm just looking for the same size all the way across. And that looks pretty good. Okay, now let's look at the horn. Let's get that shrunk down to about the same size. About right there. Let's look at the claws. All these claws are about the same, so I'm just going to group those all together as mesh combine goes. And then we're going to group those and then resize the UVs. And then we'll look at stitching the character and mirroring him together on the other side. So here we're going to grab the UVs, shrink these down. These don't require too much texture space, so I'm going to go like that. Okay, next one, the eyes. Same thing. Now the eyes, you might want to think about, if it's something like this, make them their own texture sometimes, just because they look so detailed with the eyes. So I might save those just like that. Combine the teeth. Shrink these down. Get those about right there. And there we go. We have uniformity across the entire mesh, which is awesome. Now we just have to lay out, and I'll lay it out in the next video.